Now that we have talked about unique situations, now let's talk about repeat situations. We are trying different analysis. First one was unique situations. Now it is about repeat situations. Elections going to happen every 4 years. Not every single year. But after every 4 years it's going to happen. 4 or 5? 5 years. So 4 years. 5 years. Okay. So after every 5 years, so last one happened in 19. Next one is going to happen in 23. We are in 22 right now. Barabar, it's 24. My husband knows the secret behind it. I am very, very, very bad, horrible, whatever you can say. I don't understand elections, politics, nothing. Every single time I ask, Ata kai hai, Lok Sabha ka Rajya Sabha ka hai? Every time he tries to explain, member of parliament and this, and I say, okay. He's saying right now, city level elections. But जास्ती पाजळत नाही मी माझं ज्ञान, उगाच भांडं उघडं पडायचं. Okay. I'm really bad at this, so excuse me for my poor knowledge on election stuff. Okay, one more time if you can tell me, 91 was the general elections at that time. Okay. Now what had happened? So someone was asking about the LPG. Okay, liberalization, privatization, globalization. For those who did not learn commerce, that's fine. It is something like, what do we mean by globalization? Earlier, look back into old Bollywood movies. Only Fiat or Jeep cars. Steering wheel. At this pace the hero used to go. This was the pace at which the car used to run. Okay, all those typical movies we have seen. Did you see Skoda in any of the old movies? Any other fancy foreign car? No. Why only all those typical Maruti 800 or Jeep or whatever? Only 2 or 3 cars. Why? Volkswagen, Swadeshi. Why Swadeshi? Because foreign players were not allowed to enter into India. There was no concept of globalization. Is this okay? Now is the economy open? Yes. Is it open in each and every sector? No. Still not in each and every sector. Why? Even education sector is not fully opened up right now. Have you seen Oxford University, Sadashivpet branch? So there are certain limitations, there are certain restrictions. Okay. Educational universities, even if they come here, they are not allowed to set up a college directly. Oxford University can't come to India. They'll have to tie up with some Indian college. So that will be recently, slowly, steadily, this, that, with restrictions, only this much percentage, only. That is opening of the economy slowly, steadily. When did this start? 91. Still it is not fully open for each and every sectors. Can Starbucks coffee directly enter India? No. They have to join hands with someone in India, then come here. Tata. Are you with me now? Yes. So 91 was the first time when a lot of reforms took place. And that is why if you see, from 91, 2 things happened. So if you can see, I have also written there. I have written 1 or 2 just observations, small observations. What has happened? See, Congress won the elections and formed the government. During this tenure, they did a lot of reforms and it attracted a lot of foreign investors. What is the conclusion that we are going to take up from this rally of 91 to 92? Huge rally, yes or no? Was this rally because of Congress government? See, there are 2 sentences that you can see here. Congress won and lot of reforms. Which statement is guiding this rally? Congress won or lot of reforms? If BJP had won, still that is not given the weightage. Where is the weightage? Lot of reforms. That is the weightage point. Is this okay? Wait, let me complete the entire story. Otherwise, there will be half interpretation. Wait. So what does market like? Reforms. New things coming up. More boost to the economy, more boost to the GDP is what market likes. And that is why we saw this fantastic run up from 91 to 92. First observation is clear? Yes? We are having multiple election scenarios. Have a look at this. Now we are from 1995 to 1998, 99, whatever. I guess day one, someone of you had asked that there was a very big sideways rally in the 90s when I had shown the Nifty ka chart very first day. So I guess you had asked maybe a long sideways. So you can see here, this low point is what? Somewhere around 2,800. Are you with me? And high point is what? Somewhere around here, 4,000. See, little bit up and down, it's okay. Huh? Don't say tip this point, that one, not 100% tip top. Visually, can I say it's running as a range bound thing? For how many years? 95 to 99. 4 years only sideways. We call this as sideways. We call this as upways, nahi, uptrend. Uptrend. Okay? Sideways. And corona, downtrend. What is this? Basics of stock market? Technical analysis. How are we analyzing things? Based on charts. Charts tell us a lot of things. Charts tell us how the market is reacting to the situations. Correct. Now have a look at this. 4 years, 5 years back to back sideways. What nonsense. Why? Why did this happen? Now have a look at my small commentary here. India saw 3 prime ministers during this time. Please don't ask me which, I can't remember. XYZ, okay. Government had no stability. I guess Narasimha, if I'm not sure though. But whatever you know all 3 or what? Fantastic. Mr. Deve Gowda, Mr. Gujral, and Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. 3 prime ministers during this tenure. Okay, listen to this. So 3 prime ministers during this time, government had no stability. Indian market struggled with Asian financial crisis. So not only India was struggling with a solid, stable government, there was also something known as Asian financial crisis which was going on. We are not going to go into that right now. Led to a lack of confidence amongst investors. What didn't the market like? Mr. Deve Gowda? Mr. Vajpayee? What did the market not like? It was the instability that the market didn't like. One stable Congress government. Could it have liked? Yes. One stable BJP government. Could it have liked? Yes. Sometimes BJP, sometimes Congress. Sometimes this prime minister, sometimes that prime minister. Market doesn't like instability. Why? If the leader is not constant, how will the policies be implemented? Every person wants to show how superior I am as compared to the previous person. So whatever policies the previous person has made, the new person is going to try and prove that, see how different I am doing things. Will this lead to smooth and perfect implementation of policies? No. So what is the learning in this election? Election time frame? Instability. Market doesn't like. So 2 things we have learned till now from elections. First thing that we learned from election, market loves reforms. Market hates instability politically. Again, both common points, we are not concerned with the party here. We are concerned with what's happening through that party. Correct? This was 96 to 98. Then 99. NDA came in power, 99. And you can see the run up from 99 to 2000. Big run up. Almost from roughly 2800 on a lower side. I hope everyone is understanding this. Right side you can see the figures, na? Almost from 2800 to almost 6000, doubling in 1 year. Okay, NDA government in power. This was the first non-INC government to complete the full term. First time a party other than Indian National Congress came into power, and it completed a full term of 5 years. Okay. So first year, amazing. What happened from 2000? Why such a big fall? .com bubble. So is it only elections that is going to impact the market, or even global events are also going to impact? Global events are also going to impact. Correct? Now this rally, first year rally only I am focusing, 99 to 2000. Sometimes market likes change. Otherwise there was no specific reason maybe. This time, in the previous one we saw 3 prime ministers, no stability. And this time when NDA came in power, of course it was again with a lot of allies if I am not mistaken. But maybe there was hope. Maybe this government can do something new. First time it has come into power, and maybe they had hopes that they will continue. So this is what maybe the market might have liked, change, but it kept on going only for 1 year. Global .com bubble burst, overshadowed, overpowered what had happened in the first year, and there was a steep fall. With me? Yes? So nothing much to learn from here in this specific election. Much more to learn from the next one. 2004, impact of general elections. Congress back in power. This was a shock to many people. Because BJP had completed 1 full term for the first time, and if I am not mistaken, that was when the nuclear power testing was also done, na? Yes. In that tenure only. Correct. But वो John Abraham का कौन सा picture है वो? Pokhran 98. Correct. And at that time many people believed that this is something which we have done very successfully, and maybe this government will come back in power. It did not happen. And many people felt that we might go back and we might not be doing reforms at the same pace. Is this what I am saying? Is this only my thought process? No, please have a look at this. Congress back in power, market fell 15% in the first week after the election. See, I have drawn one arrow also. This is the candle that I am talking about. One single candle, dhadam. Oh, by the way, this is a weekly candle, 1 week, for those who understand technical analysis. Whatever charts I have given, all are weekly charts. Shall I tell one more point in technical analysis? What do I mean by a weekly chart? Have we learnt OHLC? What is that? Open, high, low, close. But for 1 day, na? For 1 day. If I were to tell OHLC for a week, then Monday 9:15 will be open. Friday 3:30 will be close. And what is this during the week? During the day or during the week? During the week, high, low. This is that whatever candles I have drawn in the notes that you can also see on the screen. All these are weekly candles. Monday opening, Friday close, and during the week. Oh, can there be a monthly candle also? Yes. First day to 30th, 31st, whatever. And high, low during the day, week, month. Very simple. Yes. So now if you see, here markets did not like this fact, and they felt that maybe the pace at which reforms might come up, that pace of reforms will slow down. And that was the reason why markets fell drastically in 1 week. But then whatever I was reading on the internet, I found that a lot of confidence building was done in that 1 week. That we have this plan, that plan will be executing this by this, that, whatever. And a confidence was tried to be restored in the minds of people that don't worry, reforms are going to be back in full force. And from there, if you can see, rally has resumed. Correct? Again, what did the market like? Reforms. Market again has liked the reforms. Now comes 2009. Again, Congress back in power. Yes? Congress again back in power. Again won the election. And from 2004 to 2009, markets have seen a very good rally, if you have seen here. The low was almost what? 5,000? Yes, around 5. This is the roughly low. Until 2008, if I take this point, It's 14,000. Correct, na? From here to here. I'm on the previous page again, 2004 elections page. See, na, 4 to 8. 8 was what? 2008 what happened? Lehman Brothers crisis. So from 2004 to 9 we will not consider. From 2004 to 8 we will consider. How much is the rally from what to what? From 4,000 to? From 4,000 to almost 14,000. It's more than 3 times. It means that some sort of reforms surely might have come in place which people liked and markets gave it as a big thumbs up. Correct? People felt, yes, if this happens again, we want reforms. And 2009, again, Congress came back in majority. See this gap up opening. Single day, market gained 17%. Can you see this gap? This is like gap up. Literally now you can see visually what is gap up. Correct, na? Otherwise we have just learned theoretically. Visually you can see now this is a proper gap. Closed at this price and opened directly at the higher price. That is gap up. Again, what was market loving? Oh, that Congress government that did wonderful reforms from 2004 to 9 will continue. We like it. And that is why market again gave a big thumbs up. Fantastic gap up. From there also went on. Now if you see 2014. What happened in 2014? NDA came in power with full majority. Meanwhile, what had happened? Now the problem was this previous one, 9 to 14. 9 to 14, my biggest impact was of global financial crisis. Because of which there was a sharp cut. But again, everyone knows, recovered in 2 years. But you know, everyone, if you have seen the campaign, again, I am not an expert. But whatever I recollect, the campaign that Modi ji had run for 2014, Achhe din aane wale was the tagline. Which dream was sold? The dream of reforms was sold. Are you understanding the baseline again? Yes. And then people made a choice. Oh, he is promising. Achhe din aayenge. We can try. If he can perform. Again, see, you have seen market respecting Congress also. And you have seen market respecting BJP also. And you have seen market disrespecting multiple PMs also. So market doesn't like any party. Market likes a party which is stable and a party which is bringing reforms. Kya baat hai? 2 things to understand from general elections. I could have told you directly. I wanted you all to analyze and you did. Correct? So 2 things market is liking. Stability, reforms. And here, as I mentioned, there were hopes about reforms and stability, and that was the reason why markets did very well post-election. So see the low point, 20,000. Correct? From 20,000 to 2015-16 mid, directly zoop, almost 30,000. 20,000 to 30,000 in barely 1.5 year. Correct, na? Yes. See, there will be minor events here and there. If I start to cover each and every year, every event, one full batch will be about analyzing events. I'm just trying to make you analyze major events that have happened. Can we go on? 2019. We are on to the last year of election. One last year. Then I will surely take your doubt. So that at least election topic will be over. Now if you see here, 2019, again what happened? Same old story. Stability, reforms. And this time one very important thing, full power. 2014 also I guess it was full power, but maddening majority, 2019 I guess. No one had even imagined that this much seats BJP will get. But that was a maddening majority that NDA got. 2019 it was. and see again this rally. So I don't recollect the exact month or whatever, but even if I say this level roughly, somewhere around 36,000 to 2020 start around 42,000. From 36,000 to 42,000 in barely 1 year. 36,000 to 42,000 barely in 1 year. With me? Then what happened? Then we have already discussed. So again, whatever I had written in this previous slide, what was that? Two things that we can learn. Market loves reforms, market loves stability. Yes, please. Yes, please. Quite possible. In the Thursday live stream, how many of you know about Thursday live streams? 20-30%. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. I take a live stream. Where? Here's a suggestion. Stop for 2 minutes, let everyone open their mobiles, let everyone subscribe, let everyone hit the bell icon. I don't force, that is the only problem. You might have seen, other YouTubers start with subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Aage. Many YouTubers do that. But, tum kar rahe ho to karo, main bolungi nahi. So every Thursday, 9 p.m. on YouTube. Okay? That is where I also show a lot of charts. Every Thursday I discuss Nifty levels. Every Thursday. So, if you want to keep your journey of learning, and that too is free of cost. So, you can keep on learning slowly, steadily. Okay, so whenever time permits, at least that's a 1 hour live stream that I take. But at least first 20 minutes everyone should attend. In the first 20 minutes I talk about the Nifty key levels, what is happening in the market and all that. So, that you have to attend is what my suggestion to everyone is out here. Okay, and like he said, this Thursday live stream surely taken election results and all that. Election results ke liye I'll need someone's help. I'll take that. Why Thursday? Why not Friday? No, listen, there's no logic. There's no logic why Thursday, why not Friday. I say, my husband told compulsory you have to do live stream on every Thursday. I said, okay. I listen to everything. Yeah? He's blushing. Okay. Chalo, can we move on? So elections done, and comes the final thing. Impact of war scenarios on market. This is the last one. Correct? Only slide for war scenario. Listen carefully. Everyone understand. By now, what are the two major things that we have learned? Different sets of events. Same sets of events. Different sets of events. Market kahin nahi jaane wala hai. It's not going to go down to zero. It is going to recover. Full stop. We have learned this with conviction. So if anyone says, Russia-Ukraine crisis, I know. Markets will go down. I know. Something first time has happened. I know. Don't react. Let others panic. If they are panicking, try to make them understand first. If still they want to panic, their choice. Are you going to panic from now? No. But what is the important point? Is it falling badly also? Yes. So don't buy the dip. Don't buy every small dip. That's a wrong strategy. Is this a chiller event or is this comparatively a bigger event? It's a comparatively a bigger event. And those who have been following my Thursday live streams, from last 3 or 4 Thursdays I'm saying, don't buy at one shot. Please don't buy. I am not buying at least. At least I'm giving disclaimers. I am not buying. Finally, your decision, your investment, your money, your decision. I can tell you what I am doing. Because we have seen great cuts. At least from the low point till the high point. We have seen 50% recovery at least. I mean 50% downfall, at least we have seen that in the past. So that could happen depending on how far events get stretched. So buying big cuts can be the strategy. Acha, right now it's very easy. Look back and see how that was the low. No, see, if someone would have bought at that price, he could have been a multimillionaire. Just looking at the past and saying, a person should have bought at this level. See what a big rally he could have enjoyed. Are who told this was the bottom? Right now it is very easy. मैं कितने देर भी भाषण दे सकती हूँ यहाँ पे buy करना चाहिए था. And if someone asks me, tell me the exact bottom for this one, I can't. So what is the logic? What we have to do is we have to try and measure what was the percentage fall from the top. Try to understand a strategy. In all the events, unique events, not elections now. In all the unique events, what was the fall from the top? And then, is it necessary that same percentage fall will happen right now also? Similar to that maybe? Then I may have a strategy of buy on every major fall. 5% cut, another 5% cut. I will not buy on 1%, 1.5%, 2%. Till now maximum cut intraday is 3%. This is not a major cut. And I told you, till now whatever fresh investment I have to make, I have barely made 1/5 of that. So if I am going to invest 10 lakh rupees in this fall of Russia-Ukraine, I have not even invested 2 lakh rupees. Because I believe that picture abhi baki hai. I feel the story is not yet over based on past. Can market prove us wrong? Very well. When we had gotten the confidence of 2 years, it blew off our confidence. Markets recovered in less than 1 year. Can that happen? Very well, yes. So that is why invest at least little bit, so that what is the worst case scenario? Even if it recovers V-shaped, so at least 2 lakh rupees to lagaye the. At least 1/5 of whatever you have decided. At least that much you can gain. So now we'll understand what's happening right now, and based on that, shall we try and predict what can happen? It's a very big risk for me. I'm recording this. Big risk I'm taking up. Because if things don't turn up that way, people are going to be like, see what Rachana told? Nothing happened. Okay. I will not edit. That is why what I'm saying, we'll try and predict. I always say this. Only 2 people can predict exact bottom. God and liar. I am none of these 2. So exact bottom is impossible. Can we try at least? We are humans. We can try with full honesty. Somewhere where it may go. We'll try to do that. Okay, shall we? Yes. Now, first quickly, only one page. Impact of war situations. Me and my team, we went through multiple researches that we could find on the internet, and based on different websites and all that, I've just done a 1-pager crunch up for you, small summary for you. I don't know how we pronounce this, Trust Advisory Services has reviewed 12 historic events. Which historic events related to war only? They have reviewed such 12 historic events, including the 2003 Iran war, 1979 Iranian hostage crisis, Cuban Missile Crisis, whatever. Many such events were analyzed, many such events were reviewed. The S&P 500, again one index, like Sensex, like Nifty, one more index, S&P 500, Standard & Poor 500, was higher a year after those events. When? A year after those events, till now, from low to high, 2 years, except Corona. Correct? But war situations, how many events are these people analyzing? 12. 9 out of 12 times. What has happened? Within 1 year, was higher a year after those events. So right now everyone is like, uncertainty. Oh, Russia, Ukraine, maybe World War III, maybe this will be the end of the world, maybe this will be the end of... 1 year after that, we should see. Okay? with an average gain of 8.6%, perhaps not surprising for the index, that is la 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 la, that is fine, forget it. This is not the important point. What is the important point right now? Only 1 year recovery time. How many times? 9 out of 12 times. This is important one. One more research, CFRA's research. They have shown that disturbance from geopolitical event. Is this a classic example of geopolitical event that we are in right now? Yes. They have found out that this is comparatively short-lived. Russia also understands, Ukraine also understands. We all as normal human beings also understand if this is a nuclear war that is going to happen, khatam. Correct? So no one is that much mad who is going to, fire nuclear missiles and end it up all. Do you now think logically, do you think it should end? Yes. It is going to be short-lived. No one knows 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 months. That no one knows. That is a big problem. And does market like uncertainty? Market doesn't like uncertainty. That is what we learned right now, correct? Uncertainty market is not going to like. Is it going to go down? That's what is happening right now, correct? But wait, the firm analyzed 24 events since World War II and they found that S&P 500, again one index, US based index, it fell an average how much? 5.5% from the peak to the trough, means from the highest point to the lowest point, 5.5% in the aftermath of those events, and market took average 24 days only from the start of the event to reach a bottom but recoup the losses within average 28 days. Oh, so there are two different events, two different research analyst firms views. So please understand, this is the view of whom? This paragraph is view of Trust Advisory Services. This paragraph is view of CFRA. Two different firms which are analyzing war only. One says it took 1 year. Another says 1 month roughly. But what is the big learning? Whether it's 1 month or 1 year, surely recovery is going to be there. And it will not take even 2 years. And those who feel will go down and down and down, and when it starts recovering, no, this is only temporary upside. It will go down. When it shoots up, I lost the bus. Gosh, I would have invested. So now you know that the recovery time might happen in maximum 1 year. Ideally, what are we doing? We are analyzing the past. Based on that, at least we can get a good solid recovery. Everyone with me? Yes.